And we start again. And this time around, both players kind of have their gold in the back position a little bit. Liereyy still struggling a little bit with his gold positions. But it's a little bit better now, I suppose. Although his secondary options are pretty far out there. He should be able to find them back here. Hera's got 1 gold here and then another one really close by. So that's a good generation for Hera. Not the worst generation for Liereyy on this side either, though. As we have Huns versus Poles. Game number 1, best of 7. This is not the matchup that either Hera or Liereyy would really want in the quarterfinals of this tournament, but it's the matchup we're going to see because Hera ended up dropping a set against Mr. Yo earlier on, right? He still made it through to the bracket stage, but dropping that means that he didn't have a perfect record and he matches up against Liereyy. Are Huns any good versus Poles? Huns are Huns, as they say. And the production is kind of crazy, especially in the Castle Age. You can get some stuff done. Now, Liereyy isn't really the type of guy to play into Cav Archers. Neither is Hera. Obviously, Hera doesn't really have a Cav Archer Civ here, but Liereyy, with the Huns, probably goes Scouts into Knights, or maybe even we'll even see Crossbows or something like that. Who knows? Are Poles Poles? Poles can be Poles, yeah. Poles can definitely be Poles. And Hera's actually dropping the first forward back here. He looked for an optimal position where he could get all of the farms to drop off around it, but couldn't quite find it. Might need to chop a few of these trees, but he can still fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 farms in around that. Maybe 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 farms. And is Hera going to go up without Loom this time? I think because he went for the full work here, he's going to go up no Loom. Yeah, both players going up no Loom. Liereyy finishes pushing in the deer, and Liereyy will come forward now. Try and scout. Try and find maybe another gold to go to. Or no, he's going to just continue pushing deer. Interesting. Hera will wait until he has horse collar, presumably, to start dropping these farms. A lot of civs he will not get horse collar with until the final or the second round of farms need to come up. But with Poles, I think Hera will go for that, and then he'll get a lot more food back. And he drops it around the floor. There's the barracks for him. Liereyy should be working on a barracks of his own. And ooh, Hera's around here with the scout. Liereyy needs to be careful. No Loom on the Vills. He's got Loom queued. Still has not gone for any walls around here. And Hera's not going to invest scout HP up against 2 villagers there. Might come back when Feudal Age kicks in, though. Scout gets a lot more powerful. And he's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting. It's in. 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 Oh, Liereyy might lose 2 vills here. Oh, God. Oh, Liereyy. Can he get this wall up? Hera is right behind him. And this is what happens when you go no Loom, dude. This is what... Ah! 2 villagers already. Great micro there from Hera. And this is what we're talking about with the no Loom gaming, right? It's just brutal. It's absolutely brutal. If you go no Loom, you got to protect with walls. You have to protect with walls, and Hera knows the risks against that. Like, he's lost villagers in the past going no Loom. He still has no Loom. But he's super condensed here. Playing inside his own base. Getting the farms up around the full work. And Hera's going to feel really comfortable in this situation until he needs to move out for that gold. He's probably not going to get Loom. He's going to keep villagers producing. And now he's going to send more scouts forward. And he knows he's 2 villagers ahead of Liereyy. Wow, dude. Just wow. Can't believe that just happened there. Liereyy needed to save at least 1 of those vills. Losing 1 is not terrible. Losing both is awful. Punish him? I don't think you can punish Hera for no Loom here. I don't think you can, dude. He's just super condensed in his base. You can't hit him. You want to punish him, but he didn't go out to the berries. It was smart. He stayed in his own little zone here. And his villagers even heal over time. I mean, it's the really rough set of circumstances here for Liereyy, but I mean, he made his own bed here, right? He's going to have to lie in it. He sent the villagers out there. He didn't go for any palisade walls around them, and he didn't have loom. I don't know what you expect is going to happen. Credit to Hera for just kind of waiting there with the scout until he got Feudal Age and then coming back. He scouted the no loom really early. Big brain Hera convincing guys that loom is bad so he can pick vills. Exactly. He's shifting the meta so he can take advantage of it. And there's loom right there. And that's as soon as he wants to come out for the gold. He's getting loom. Comes out for a full work on the berries. Has the farm set up. It's only 5 farms around here, so couldn't fit as many as he wanted to. But he'll be chopping the trees around this area, so maybe can fit more eventually. Liereyy is sitting here with 3 spears, 3 scouts, 2 villagers less than Hera, and it's not looking great for him at all, especially against Poles that are going to start getting the full value from these full works. Get it? The full value. Fully working on the farms. Ooh, good snipe there from Liereyy. Really good snipe, and only takes 2 hits on the scouts. Really nice snipe there from Liereyy. Spearman coming over. Hera's got 2 spears of his own, but Lierey's going to get out of dodge. And Liereyy will be going for a range, and Liereyy is extending outwards towards that gold too. Dave has broken his fast with bananas 43 times. Why is that even a command? I ate bananas once on stream. Once. And it's just a command. Why? We don't know. How many bites? 1 bite. All the way in. If you're not eating a banana like that, you're doing it wrong. Liereyy has a lot of food banked up. He has not been producing scouts. He is just going spearmen archers. And Hera is going for a blacksmith. So spearman archer actually might work here. Scout goes down. Spearman does as well, though. And Hera's going to be really active with these scouts. Because he hasn't produced extra scouts, though, Liereyy will be up at a similar time. Castle Age now on the way for Hera. He did end up selling 100 of his stone. But he's getting a lot more food in from these farms. You can already tell in the res collected. 500 more res collected here for Hera. Dave wasn't even biting. 1 banana lasted the whole stream. I don't think you understand what's happening here. I don't think you understand how I'm eating the banana. Deep Malo for reference. Castle Age on the way for Liereyy. Another archer range. And like I said, he's not a guy that usually plays into cav archers. We would usually see like crossbows from a position like this. Also doesn't quick wall in this villager, so Hera might be able to snipe this. Yeah, that should have been a quick wall there. 100%. But it's in Warlords, we've actually seen a lot of that from Liereyy, where he's not saving the villagers the way he used to. He's letting units into the woodline. He's letting units come in and snipe individual vills. And Hera's going to be a really strong position. Really, really strong position. Dave, why does your stream have so many down bad emotes? That's a question for my chat. Not for me. I have had nothing to do with this. I just press enable emote. That's it. Scouts are still hanging around here from Hera. There are 2 spearmen there from Liereyy. So Hera's got to be careful when he engages, but he does have bloodlines, he does have forging, and he's just going to dive all over this. Another scout goes down. Archer's not providing that much value. Honestly surprised Hera didn't save that scout, but he's going to clear all this stuff up. And he goes for another TC. Liereyy, he can see that TC being placed. Not going to surprise him all that much. And Liereyy is actually going Cav Archers. Wow. Okay, I can't remember the last time I saw this. It's kind of a last-ditch effort, though, because you're significantly behind. He's like 4 vills behind. Total res collected, he's 600, and it's only going to get worse with polls. What else do you do with Huns here? I've seen Liereyy play Huns without Cav Archers many times. He's kind of in a really rough position at the moment, though. Maybe Lierey's been training with Doubt. Maybe Doubt has passed on some wisdom to Liereyy, you know? If in doubt, go Cav Archers. That's the rule. Hera being pretty annoying with the light cav and snipes a villager. Damn, dude. He actually got him. Let's take a look at Hera's scouting, too. He's got this light cav scouting away. He's looking for the relics. Lierey's scouting, not so good. Hera will have to contend with these cav archers coming forward, though, and he's making scorpions. However, Liereyy does have a knight here, and Hera has not produced any knights of his own just yet. He is on stone, so he's getting double value, stone and gold at the same time. And he's left this really exposed. He's got a lot of faith in that 1 monk, 1 scorpion, and 2 light cav. Like, almost too much faith, I think. Like, it's still a threat, this army. You can't just sit here and let it kill all of your villagers. Liereyy takes out 3 vills. He's going to kill another one here. And that knight is providing huge value, sniping that scorpion early. Pushing the light cav away a little bit. And now the cav archers will come out here. One of them's going to get converted. And the other one dies as well, as Hera loses another monk. He's going to lose another villager to this knight, unless he can save it somehow, and he can't. And Liereyy evening up the score a little bit on the eco KD. He's killed 6 vills now. 40 villagers for Liereyy, 41 villagers for Hera, and more cav archers are coming in, but Hera finally has some scorpion numbers to push those away. Liereyy has 13 cav archers, though, and he's even going for a 3rd TC, so it's not a terrible eco behind this. Also mixed in another knight, and the cav archer army becomes a lot more deadly with the knights involved, especially against the scorpions. Big thing so far, Hera, you know, trying to defend here with like 3 units against the early push from Liereyy just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. Another TC coming up from Hera. He's going to try and boom it out a little bit. Light cav and scorpions, but Liereyy sees the vills, and that's a dead vill, and that's a dead vill. Does get 2 cav archers. We'll lose a few light cav behind, though, and Liereyy dodges around the scorpion shots, and Liereyy is still trying to deny this TC, or at least delay it. 46 vills for Hera, 45 for Liereyy. Hera does have poles, so he has heavy plow. Can drop the farms around any full works he builds. He can get that food income in fast. You can see he's still significantly ahead on total res collected, but in terms of army, it's looking a little bit rough for him, isn't it? Especially if the monks go down, can't convert the knights. It's going to be pretty brutal. And he's going to lose more vills. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Liereyy just taking advantage of the fact Hera is sitting out here with these villagers completely exposed. Meanwhile, over here, Knight is pushing him for the Scorpion. Doesn't get it, but, I mean, Hera just lost a ton of villagers there. And he's losing another one, too. Another monk will die, and that's going to be a frustrating moment for Hera. How many times, though, have we seen Hera defend with a small army like that and actually get away with it? It's happened a lot. It's happened a lot. It's just not happening here against Liereyy. Lierey's going to punish him. Liereyy is definitely going to punish him for that behavior, and there's the market for Liereyy. Maybe use a little bit of that gold. He's still producing cav archers. Goes for another knight. Like I said, the knights are making this composition very deadly. It's one knight at a time is fine as long as you micro down those monks so they can't convert it. There is at 4 TCs producing. 57 villagers, 59 villagers here for Liereyy. And Liereyy has all of the map control right now. Army over here. Army over here. If Hera's paying attention on this side, Liereyy can come in underneath the TC, maybe snipe some vills. Hera's going to grab another relic. I think that might be the last relic that he gets, because I think Liereyy will add in a monastery any second. Try and grab the relics himself. Hera now going for the +1 armor for his cavalry, but he's back on the full work again, and oh god, it's just over and over again. It's a graveyard over here. Pulls the villagers away. No ballistics in for those cav archers just yet, and Lierey's coming in from both sides. He's going to snipe one monk. He's got the knight trailing in from the south, and that will come right for the scorpions. Cav archers will split up and let the knight do the work and then team up against the scorpions themselves. And Hera is in a terrible spot once again. He's counting on like a couple scorpions to protect him, but Lierey's just going to micro down these repair villagers. And all of the damage has been done right here around this one full work. +1 light cav are not enough to push this back. Another TC over on the side here from Liereyy. Wheelbarrow coming in for Liereyy. 73 villagers against 71. So Hera is still up there in villager count. He's not done yet. But, I mean, wow. What a turnaround on this game. That's a dead monk, right? Nope. Yeah, just a matter of time. What a turnaround. It felt like Hera could just play standard and win with the 2 villagers he sniped before and the Pole's eco advantage. But he just tried to go 1 monastery, 1 stable light cav with a few scorpion defense. Maybe he didn't foresee Liereyy going to cav archers. I mean, it's not really a Liereyy unit, right? Damn, dude. And Lierey's just going to kill farms. Like, that's what Liereyy does. He just kills farms. He's not one of those players that will constantly wander around looking for villager kills. Like, he's going to get rid of your 60 wood investment here. Wheelbarrow coming in for Hera. Eco is not really balanced for where he wants it to be right now. 86 villagers still with a villager lead. As Liereyy just continues to kill farms. And he's fine. Liereyy is fine with this. He's got him completely surrounded. 30 on food behind this for Liereyy. The eco is looking pretty solid. Farm count is looking good. University coming up from Liereyy. And he's everywhere. He's everywhere. Double stable being added from Hera over on this side. And Hera's going to be kicking himself for some mistakes made earlier in the game, but we all know Hera. He has the potential to bring this game back somehow. If anyone does, it's him. You just have to wonder how at this point. Castle going up. Liereyy a little bit distracted. He could pull the cav archers over here and stop this castle. But he's clearly very distracted over on this side. He's got so many different groups of units. It's tough to pay attention to them all, and now he just notices this castle. And yeah, that castle's going up. Knights now over on the side here from Hera, and Liereyy just needs to kind of settle down. Hera is still at a pretty good villager count. Res collected still ahead for Hera. But oh god. Oh jeez. Oh man. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. There's another TC? What? So we just boom it out. Villagers dying now that ballistics is in. Liereyy has killed so many farms. Thumb Ring coming in now for him too. Imperial Age will be on the way shortly. Hera is spending all of his res on new villagers. More TCs. 42 cav archers on the field from Liereyy. This is the boom faster than you can kill strat. Yep. It rarely works, but when it does, it can be incredible. Hera's also over here on the stone. He's got knights forward, so he would find the villagers on the stone over here from Liereyy. But Liereyy is still killing a ton of villagers, all sides of the map. Eco Kitty is 31-4, and Imperial Age is on the way from Liereyy. And it just feels like a situation where now you can switch into knights. Right? Or do you just get your, maybe just cav upgrades and then go into helms, potentially? Feels like the cav archers aren't going to finish the game. You need something a little bit more substantial to raid, but it's a lot of privileges on the way from Hera. So Halb is probably the correct choice here from Liereyy. Tarkins. You need elite Tarkin to make them good. I don't know about that. Liereyy still can't see this. Damn. And Hera didn't raid on this side either. Damn, dude. Liereyy just now pulling in his first relic as well. We'll see these knights. Could convert them if he notices, but he's not paying attention. Trying to deal with this stuff still. Still dealing with scorpions over here and still denying full works. Hera has 41 on food. He's going for more stables. He's going for more full works. Those things. Damn, dude. Hera is surviving, and Lierey's got to be like, man, what do I have to do to kill this guy? He's going to kill more villagers over here. It's fine. Hera's just got more behind that to support. Damn, dude. How is the villager count still this close? Oh, my God. Knight's still chasing after. He's discovered this. He's discovered the stone villagers, and they'll be heading back to the TC. Imperial Age is in. Hera still queuing knights. Liereyy does not have enough res for the Halb upgrade, but he does have pikemen, which is going to be an issue. And he almost has enough for a castle, too. First castle went defensively at home. Almost has enough for an aggressive one. And now the knights can't really engage against these cav archers with the pikemen there. Hera calls the GG. Liereyy takes that first win. That was a big turnaround there, guys. Hera thinking he could defend that full work. Maybe not expecting the full cav archer play from Liereyy. I mean, it's not really his style, to be fair, even though, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of people in the chat that will say, well, Huns always go C8. Not necessarily with Liereyy. Not really a CA kind of guy. It worked. It worked. But he scouted it. He scouted ranges. Doesn't mean CA. He saw archers. Lierey's played into crossbows many times. What's with Hera booming and not making it an army? I think that was more of a response. I think he was trying to defend with the littlest res invested possible and add TCs. The 5 TCs was a response to him getting hit so hard here. And he knew he needed to just boom back in it and try and survive. Wasn't really in a position to make army to defend himself. So military count, I mean, that was the killer, right? Army high 62-13. Eco still looked okay for Hera, but it wasn't quite enough, and you have to wonder, where are the Slavs being picked if not on enclosed? Goes for Poles here instead, and Liereyy is up 1-0. Let's see. Where are the Huns? Huns were a late pick. Poles were the latest pick, though. Love me now. Oh, Land Madness. Oh, Hera's cooking again. Magyars versus Saracens for Hera. Okay. Saracens got their camels changed, right? It's a percentage HP boost now. $115 left on this countdown. All right. Game 2 coming right up. Oh, man. If Hera, like, Magyar should still be the better Civ here. I don't know what Hera's got cooking. But if he loses this one, he's going to be down 2-0. And that's a tough position to come back from against Liereyy. So for his sake, here we are. We're hoping that it works out for him. For Lierey's sake, obviously, this is going to be a matchup that he might not mind. And we look at the generation, and they're actually fairly close to each other. Both TC is spawning a little bit away from the edge of the map. Liereyy has a back woodline here. It's very far away, though, and then he's got this front woodline over here. Definitely better woodlines for Hera on this side. Extremely wallable situation if he wants to secure the wood. However, the gold is a little bit far afield, right? And this gold isn't the most beautiful ever either. Lierey's got gold in the back, but once again, it's a little bit tougher for him. He can't go for the walls all the way to the edge like this and secure his map, but only one wood line. I don't know which map I would rather take here. I don't know. Lierey's got way more gold available to him at the back of his base, but Hera's got the better wood lines for sure. Playing a giant FC Civ on Land Madness seems borderline suicidal. We'll see what Hera cooks up. We'll see what he can do with the Saracens. Archers are still good versus buildings, right? The market play is very, very strong. Their camels now are a little bit stronger than they used to be. They have full upgraded scouts in Feudal Age, which is important on Land Madness. We'll see what they can do. They're not the worst Civ ever. If this set is more nail-biting than the last, I will eat my hat. No, you'll be eating your nails, actually. Hera's cooking way too much. I don't know about that. I mean, the polls, he was off to such a good start with the polls. There's just a few... he underestimated his opponent a little bit, especially after that great start that he had. I think if Hera plays that game again, he wins. He wins that game from that start most of the time. It's just a little bit of an underinvestment into defensive military. That's a good question, Brackheim. No loom? He does have loom. And Hera has loom. They are both loom gamers now. It's good for a reason. And here's the mining camp going up on the gold. So Hera is going to open archers Interesting. Opening archer spearman. Now, I'm usually not a huge fan of archer spearmen because you're going to have to add in the stable anyway. And your opponent will have scouts, will be able to track your army coming across, and they will likely add in an archer range pretty quickly. So unless you get some really serious damage done with the first couple archers that are coming across with the 2 spearmen, I don't really know what you're going to do. But, I mean, such an unorthodox civ pick here with the Saracens. Hera might just play super defensively and then try and go up really quickly to Castle H. That could be the play. We'll see when he decides to send these units forward. If you do send your archers forward, they have to be accompanied by at least 2 spearmen. One is probably not going to cut it, especially against Magyars. Hera is looking for villagers he can potentially pick off. There's one over here, maybe, that he can go for, and there we go. And now Liereyy goes for the range. Yeah, so Lierey's going to go for a few skirmishers. Has he scouted the range from Hera? He has. He knows exactly what's happening. And Hera is playing defensively. For now. Not sending the archers forward. He's not going to let them get picked off. Just going to play at home with some spearmen and some archers. If he wants to defend this gold, though, he might need to go for a tower, which means then you have less stone to sell on your market if you want to go fast up. I don't know. It's just... We'll see. Might be one of those strategies that only Hera can pull off, right? Because he's so good. I thought Hera would 4-0 this. Liereyy did not seem informed. Liereyy, like, his playstyle has shifted a little bit from what we normally think of him. So normally we're thinking of, like, quick walling stuff. We're thinking of hot archer micro. He hasn't really lost the ability to do any of that, but I think he's shifted more into a macro style player now. And so when we're thinking of informed Liereyy and what we like to see, I think we should change our focus a little bit and start looking at, like, what is his farm count like behind? You know, how is he producing from his military buildings? When is he shifting on his stone and things like that? When is he adding the second TC? Damn, dude. Look at this. Hera is distracting this entire army with one scout, and he's looping in from behind. And he's getting fletching. And he's going to kill at least 2 vills here. That's massive from Hera. He attacked him just before fletching come in. Pathing is unfortunate for Hera. He comes in with the scout, though, and he's going to snipe it. At home, running into some issues, though. Goes for a tower, gets up just in time. And now his spearmen aren't going to be able to defend against these scouts by themselves because the skirmishers are there. However, Hera doing work back here with just these 3 archers. And Liereyy needs to make a decision. Does he come back and clear this with scouts? Because he can. There's no spearmen here to support this. He's only lost 1 vill. He can come back here and deal with this. He's going to keep his army forward, though. Just keep skirmishers protecting himself. Villagers are back out on the hunt. Oh, God, dude. Oh, God. Why are you going back out to that hunt? Nice snipe there from Hera. Killing another one. Hera also killing the skirmishers here. Hera has fletching. Liereyy does not. Lierey's going to find a villager. So he gets one back a little bit, but now he's losing villagers or scouts against the TC as he's still trying to deal with this crap back here. Hera finding so much value from just 3 archers forward with no spearmen to help them out. No spearmen at all. Hera should just like snipe these as he's passing. Just get rid of the Ibex. Right? You know Liereyy wants to hard commit on this. He's come out here twice now. Decent food eco behind here for Hera as well. 14 farms placed. 30 villagers for Liereyy, 32 for Hera. Bunch of idle TC temp from both, too. So they've both been very distracted. There's the blacksmith from Liereyy. Hera will lose an archer, and finally that's been cleared up. So now Liereyy has skirmisher scout versus only archers from Hera. Let's see Liereyy clear this stuff, too. Don't let him get a TC over here with these Ibex. Not going to do it. He's going to come forward. He's going to cut off the gold with a tower. He wants to force a fight versus these archers, but his skirmishers are out of position right now. Needs to get the scouts back. Needs to get the scouts. Needs to get the skirms here. Needs the armor for the skirmishers, which he can't afford right now. Bop. Bop. Bop! Sometimes you just need to be a little bit forceful, you know? And Hera's going to be kicked off this gold. Liereyy should definitely wall in this tower, too. And then Liereyy knows that the only other gold is over here. Hera's actually gone for scouts as well. Does Liereyy know about that? He will in a second here. Potentially, 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 potentially. Yep, sees it. Walls in the tower. Comes out to explore this gold a little bit. Deny the farms. And send the villagers back, I think. Hera going for a market. It's a cheaper market. Better prices as well. So he might be up to Castle Age before Liereyy, but Liereyy still has the army advantage, still has the map control advantage. Hera continues adding scouts, guys. Is this an angle where Hera adds in another stable and just buys food for double stable scouts? He has no gold, so he can't even do that if he wanted to, but you know what I mean. Could be an all-in Saracen's Feudal Age. Buys food with what? That's what... Yeah, I came to that conclusion. Just give me a second, all right? Armor's in now for Liereyy, which matters against the archers here. Is Liereyy adding in another stable of his own? He's not. He's only one stable right now. One stable, 19 on food. Wheelbarrow now coming in for Hera. Still no armor for these skirmishers, so a little bit exposed against those archers. But he does have fletching now. Super exposed against these scouts too, but Liereyy is just hunting down the archers, and of course his own scouts have armor. Not really going to matter that much against the scouts from Hera with bloodlines though. And Hera managing to get a big clear up on all of those scouts, and Liereyy didn't even take out that many archers. There's still 6 of them left over. Hera's going to keep himself safe. Hera has the better eco, and Hera has the mark, and he's on the way up. And Saracens, man. If you can sneak forward with archers like this, you're going to get away with a lot. Distracted Liereyy for a long period of time. Didn't take damage early. Went for that smart tower right here to defend his farming and his berry foraging. And he's going to be pushing back. Beautiful. Ah, Liereyy, you should have killed the Ibex, bro. Right? Definitely should have killed the Ibex while you were over there. Bloodlines coming in for Liereyy. Archers are going down. If the archers go down, he can start adding in some more spearmen. But Hera is going to clear up all of this stuff. Liereyy... double stable. Try and catch Hera in the transition up to Castle Age. But once he's Castle Age, Hera will have the ability to make camels, and that's going to kind of kill everything that Liereyy can go for, especially if he's got archers to snipe the spearmen. Nice play from Hera. Really solid stuff. Feels like a GG once Castle Age comes in. Maybe even before that. Hera's on the gold over here. Maybe if Liereyy gets a bunch of scouts over here to raid this, potentially could stay in the game, but Hera's got a ton of gold in the bank. He's got a solid food eco. Double stable to produce camels. And Castle Age coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Castle Age and Liereyy. GG. Good job from Hera. Saracens, unorthodox civ pick, but he made it work. The 3 archers over here caused a lot of hurt to Liereyy. Lot of damage. It's risky business sending those archers around, but I love the fact he snuck on the edge of the map. He might have even spotted that hunt earlier with his scout and knew that Liereyy would come out there because it's just something Liereyy does, right? Always sends villagers out to take the hunt without a bill, without protection. On Arabia, on maps like this, he does it, and maybe that's just Hera knowing his opponent. I think he saw the dead ibex there. He did have a scout in this area, yeah. Giving up with equal villager. I mean, bruh. He's 1 age behind. What does he do against camels? He can't do anything. If we let that play out for another 3 minutes, Liereyy would be like 15 villagers behind. Okay, 1-1. Win for the Saracens, loss for the Magyars. So Liereyy has used his last 2 civilizations picked. As long as you have vills, you can win. Prophetic. Amazing. How did I not know this? How are vills made? When a town center and a hotkey love each other. Yeah, write this down. All right. Lars, shut up, dude. All right, migration here. Byzantines for Hera, Italians for Liereyy. Italians have been one of the meta picks here. Dravidians as well. But we've seen Byzantines really do well. Especially if they go for the earlier forward dock strategy. And let's see if Hera can pull that off. Italians have the cheaper age ups. Byzantines only have cheaper Imperial Age. Italians also have cheaper fish, which is beautiful in the early stages. But their tech tree is kind of matched a little bit by the Byzantines. Just the lack of eco bonuses here for Byzantines is kind of an issue. They don't have to love each other if they're drunk. All right, Sharon. Okay, so do we think Hera is going forward dock, or is he just going to play? He's probably going to play FC and then fire galley defense and probably try and land a little bit faster than Liereyy. Liereyy might be trying for the same approach. FC seems to be the consensus play. We've seen a little bit of a mix-up recently as people try and counter the fast castle approach. But overall, it's generally fast castle. When you get to feudal age, you queue a few fires. Stay maybe 3 or 4 villagers worth of production time in feudal age, and then you click up to castle. Italians win against Byzantines on Warlords 2 migration 0% of the time in pro games. How many? What's the sample size there? What is the sampler? Like 2? Probably 1. I think it's like 2. It is a tough civ matchup for Italians if you can't do the damage early, right? You're either taking advantage of your faster castle age, your faster feudal age, or your faster imperial age to do damage. Once you've stalled out in one of those ages, you're going to run into an issue against Byzantines. Loom. It's a changed man. He's getting Loom here with migration in the Dark Age. Okay. Does Liereyy have Loom? No. No, he does not. But Liereyy does have transport ship and a villager forward. So Liereyy is going to attempt to go for the forward docks. He will have the dock up in time. Got 45 seconds left. He's got another villager here. It's only going to be 1 dock, though, which might be a problem. And Hera's not going to be that much further behind a feudal age. The second dock. That one won't be up in time to immediately produce. But then again, he won't really have the res to immediately produce from both of these. Kind of lacking on the wood. 2 fishing ships only behind this for Liereyy. Hera only with 4. So it's not that much better of an eco here from Hera. And he did get Loom, which is maybe slowing him down a little bit. He will discover the double dock forward from Liereyy. And he's just going to go for feudal fires of his own. Interesting how the meta has changed here. How the meta has changed. If you're Hera, do you see those 2 villagers and then try and get cheeky with a demo? That's the question. Because Liereyy's going to have his fires over here looking for your fish. Nope. There's the answer. No. Liereyy also looking for water buffalo, which he's sending back, and that can be a really nice food boost. And Liereyy is going the wrong way with this fire galley. Nice corner. Lierey's going the wrong way with this fire galley. It's going to give Hera time to get the fire galleys out. He's also going for a demo from that dock. Maybe thinking about it. Maybe thinking about demoing those vills once he gets a couple fire galleys out. Remember, Byzantine fire galleys do win the 1v1. So they're going to be winning these fights. Liereyy also using some of his wood to make extra fishing ships behind. Does Hera go for this? You gotta go for this. Your fires can take care of these fires. You gotta go for this, dude. You gotta. No. Yes. Yes, dude. I'm so proud of you right now. Hera, I'm so proud of you. Boom! That's my dude right there. So proud of you. And that sucks for Liereyy. Great heads-up play there from Hera. Got the first fire galley out to defend himself, and he goes for the demo raft and booms the villagers. And he has Loom as well. So his vill's going to be surviving the... He's learning. This is beautiful. Sick. Really, really nice stuff there from Hera. Liereyy is going to be regretting keeping those villagers there. Both of them on the same fish. Brutal. And he's sending some fires back to defend his fishing ships at home. Take a look at the ecos. It is a bit cheaper for him to go up to Castle Age, but remember, he's down 2 vills. He's going to have to transport 2 more across to keep control of this middle area. Demo coming up from Liereyy. He's got a demo right here. Hera's coming in hot. The demo of his own. And, well... Oh, that was an indecisive demo. Indecisive demo. Liereyy doesn't get much value out of that at all. Market here from Liereyy. And it might be a point where Liereyy just needs to sneak a demo out to try and snipe those fish. But Hera's being remarkably active with his fires, tracking everything. As Liereyy sends these fires back here to defend. Heads up play from Liereyy. He added fish behind. He doesn't want them to go down to the counter raids from Hera. So he's sending his fires back here. Instead of keeping them forward where they're going to die, he's going to keep them at the back of his base where they can defend his eco. Oh boy. Oh, demo. Oh, that's a good demo from Liereyy. Oh my, last minute demo. Talk about a last minute demo to just save your ass as that's coming in. Another good demo from Liereyy. Wow. Kind of turning things around a little bit here. Also defending at home. Needs to be careful about this fishing ship though. He might be okay as that one unintentionally blocks. And another demo coming in. Hera's gonna need to pay attention. That's a good one from Liereyy. Finding himself some good trades despite being up against Byzantine fires. And Liereyy can click up shortly. Oh, not again, bro. Not again. Okay, it's all the way over there. Whew. Meanwhile, fire versus fire. Fishing ship will block a little bit. Villager coming out to repair. And the fishing ship saves the fire. We all have to work together, you know? You got to get the civilian fleet. You got to get the actual fleet. You got to get everyone working. Castle Age, well, a significant advantage to Castle Age for Liereyy. In terms of the timing, and Hera is just now going for a transport ship wisely over here so he can send Vils on this side. And he's sending more fires around this way. Liereyy will be, what, going for a monastery forward, TC? We don't know what the first step is. Hera needed a blacksmith. Oh, true. He needed the second building. Damn. Sending villagers across now. Hera's like, can I leave now? That's funny. Liereyy might spot this. Why is Hera not migrating? He is now. Right over here. Lierey's not going to see it right away. Yep. Gonna miss it. Bosaw on the way. War Galley coming in. And until the War Galley research is in, your fire is still going to lose that 1v1. You got to be careful with that one. Speaking of careful, Hera needs to be careful over here because War Galley's about to kick. Liereyy does see this house, so he knows his opponent is on the middle now. We go for a TC over here, and he's walled in the Vils. Thank God. I've seen players get punished for that so many times, and here comes the demo. Hera's got to be really careful. That's a good use of a demo raft. Beautiful. Still has to be careful, though. Still has to be careful. Can't take his eye off this fleet. No, sir. That demo thought about hitting that fishing ship. He definitely thought about it. And now Hera's going to lose all the fish. Liereyy will be getting gill nets. But Hera still has fires nearby. And Hera immediately gets the War Galley upgrade. He's got a barracks here. There's some spearmen to stop any potential scouts that might be around. And Liereyy will find some big booms here, potentially. Monastery from Liereyy. Spearmen are protecting from Hera, and we're going into the later stages of this game. Not ending an early castle age, that's for sure. Still hasn't found the transport ship from Hera. That could actually matter. Oh. The worst ship to use the demo against, probably. Yeah. These guys are going to need to go back. Liereyy did get gill nets, so it's going to hurt when these fires come around and snipe the fish, but he's actually relocating a dock up here, so he's going to try and keep his fishing eco a little bit hidden. That's a good corner as well. That one's good. That one's pretty dope too. Uh-oh. Transport ship getting killed. Does have a TC in the center, however, so he can keep villager production up there. He doesn't need to transport anymore. And Hera will take back the water buffalo. It's been a battle of the water buffalo over here in the northwestern side of Lierey's Island. West corner rocks, true. Dude, fighting up against Byzantine fires just feels so brutal. Like, Lierey's done a pretty good job with it, but it just feels so brutal. He's got a demo in here. Good. I'm surprised. Thought he would have already used that. Oh, no, 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 no. Where are we? No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. He probably just right-clicked this fish. And now they're going to drop off and go all the way back there and get killed in the process. Oh, God. Second TC on the center here for Hera. And both still trying to micro their fires. Damn, dude. 53 vills for Liereyy. 55 villagers for Hera. Liereyy has bowsaw. Hera does not. But Hera has horse collar. And Liereyy does not. Although he still has a lot of water buffalo to take. And he takes them back once. And Hera takes them back again. Water buffalo. What those are. Oof. Could have been pretty good demo shot if Liereyy saw that. But he doesn't have really many demos, only one demo here. And that's not a great demo from Hera either. He's looking for it, can't find it. Monk coming forward for the relic. Lierey's going to snag that. Hera already has a relic of his own. And that's going to be Lierey's second. And he should be in a position to take this one as well. They should both see this relic over here too. Yeah. Lierey's got full vision on this island. Oh my. Look at his scouting on this island. He knows where everything is. Oh my goodness. Definitely knows where that scout is as well as it snipes his monk. And he tries to convert more spearmen. He goes for a siege workshop. Liereyy is already on stone, only with 5 villagers, though. Hera also on stone. He has 6. And now starts adding in archer ranges as well. Maybe skirmishers behind. Still queuing up. Still fighting for the water. Still contesting the water buffalo. And a mangonel is coming out from Liereyy. Liereyy have loom yet? Okay, good. Nice demo. Okay. Liereyy clears up the water. He's adding in some more fish. Losing those 5 fish kind of hurt. Losing this villager is going to kind of hurt. Going to have to send more vills forward. But he does have the monks here protecting. He's got the spearmen to protect the monks from the scouts. And now he's got a mangonel to push this TC and maybe deny a castle position like here from Hera. Potentially. killing some villagers that were really stacked up there. Gets another one, too. Gets another one. Liereyy should be coming forward for a castle soon, right? I think you put it here, because there's no guarantee you're going to control the water. There's a castle from Hera over here. Liereyy should be able to see this right away with the monks. Yep, he's got monks. He's got a mangonel. Hera's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Hera thought about it for a second. He's like, nah, man, I'm not. Nah, that just ain't it, chief. And he cancels that. He's looking for a better place. He's like, yeah, this is a better place over here. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, could have been so much better. Weak villager alert. Weak villager alert. Oh! Oh, oh my god. Weak villager on the woodline alert. 4 of them going down in one shot. 89 villagers for Liereyy. 87 for Hera. Liereyy does have wheelbarrow. And Liereyy, with the cheaper Imperial Age, could be clicking up shortly. However, Hera kind of uncues the villagers. He can be up shortly, too. Damn, dude. Gotta make sure you don't click up with the forward TC. Hera, even your micro is not enough for that. I'm sorry, brother. Bodkin arrow archers are not it versus 3 mangonels. Lierey's gonna click up. Damn, dude. Damn. Got ourselves a good game here. Castle might be denied by Bodkin arrow archers, however. Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Big shot on the archers. Castle's about to go up. Once the castle goes up, these archers are dead, and Lierey's just trying to save this mangonel, but Hera body blocking it. Gets crossbow and will take it out. At least he got some value from that. Good body blocks there from Hera. As this TC goes down and these mangonels continue to get kills. They've gotten 11 villager kills so far. Hera goes for another castle. He's barely hanging on here as he misses that attack round. And Liereyy will try and go for a castle out here. He's going to need his mangonel to come over and help against these crossbows. Does Hera notice what's happening? Probably not. He will now. Nope. He will now? Imperial Age on the way for Hera, too. So late game composition, Italians don't really have that many options against Byzantines. Genoese Expo don't get any bonus damage against cataphracts. The cataphract armor negates all of that. And we know about the Byzantine skirms and their halbs to counter any cavalry play. Cataphracts counter infantry play. They've got bomber cannons as well. They've got a good monk tech tree to convert the opponent's bomber cannons. They've got a lot of options. Liereyy is holding most of the map control, though, and Liereyy might be able to control water, too. Byzantines do get access to Dromans, which could be okay. But I think it's too risky to invest into those when your opponent still has docks alive and could easily just go fast fire ship for you. Liereyy not really paying attention there. They're getting a good snipe, and Hera has enough for 2 castles, guys. Like, he can just slowly push out. I wouldn't mind seeing Liereyy transport a couple of these monks and maybe a villager or something to try and hit Hera's base at home. But at the same time, you kind of have to just hard focus this area. You can't really be distracted, right? Ooh. He's stuck! Get in! Everybody get in! I'm stuck! Help! And now the crossbows are here. Liereyy focusing on this side. Don't think he knows about this at all. He's going to lose a lot of vills here. He's going for another tower. Tower on the farms. Hera has a lot of upgrades for these crossbows, but he's not paying attention either. Trying to stop this stuff coming forward. As Liereyy now gets chemistry, and Hera will just sit underneath this tower. Oh, Liereyy is trying to convert a crossbow. He's going to get one of them. But this is ugly. Distraction that Liereyy definitely did not need. That's a good raid there from Hera. Really solid raid. Eco, 110 villagers for Liereyy. 113 villagers for Hera. And Hera already has handcart and heavy plow. As Liereyy starts working away on this castle, Hera's got so much stone available to him. And it's skirm versus skirm. Liereyy has 3 relics. Liereyy has most of the control on this center island. And Lierey's just healing up the raid damage. Dude. Dude. What? Okay. Cataphracts are out. They're going to be taking out the trebs. 30 skirms in the queue from Hera. 30 skirms. He's still pumping stone into that castle. But he's got enough. He's been saving up forever. Liereyy can finally just focus on this. He doesn't need to focus on the landing anymore. Still fires patrolling around, so can't even hop into transport ships. And just trying to take out this castle. It's just not working. We need something else. Like we said, though, if Italians ever get super late game against Byzantines, they're gonna struggle. Big time. Condos? Cataphracts will eat condos. Eat them. Arbalists will eat them as well. Update on the Buffalo. Still under Hera's control. Firmly. 174 population versus 161. Hera's eco is really strong. Really solid eco behind. Almost all the eco upgrades he needs. Could be big from Liereyy. Could be big shots. He gets a big shot there with the bomber cannons. Hera has to be careful. Final armor upgrade coming in for the skirms. Light cav coming in for Liereyy as well. Hera has the opportunity to make cataphracts, and he's got more stone in the bank for castles. Where on earth is he getting all of this stone? It's disgusting. And Liereyy doesn't manage to clear up that bomber cannon. Damn, dude. Feels like this is a slow pushback from Hera, doesn't it? Oh, does manage to clear up the bomber cannon finally. Castle will take care of the cataphract. Skirms are trying to push forward. There's not enough villagers repairing this castle, and now there's nothing to fire at the cataphracts as they come in. So the bomber cannons might be in a bad position here. And the final armor upgrade is coming in for those cataphracts too. If Hera goes for another castle, I mean, 2,100 stone in the bank, and he sells it for gold. Okay. Still has gold available here. Still has gold available here. We'll go for another castle on this side. And Liereyy just slowly making the switch into light cav. Or hussar, rather. Lierey's holding. 165 population versus 170. Meanwhile, over here, some skirmishers running in. That's kind of annoying, but the hussar will deal with that. And Liereyy has an opportunity to now transport hussar onto Hera's base. That could be massive. right? This could be huge. I think he already has careening for his transport. Ships to carry more, and if he gets... Oh, that could have been a massive shot. If he gets 10 Hussar over to Hera's base, it could be devastating. But Elite Cataphract is on the way. Elite Cataphract Skirmisher. With bomber cannons and trebs. What does Italians do against that? Another castle over here from Hera. Pushing it with the skirms. Nice. And the cataphracts are coming in. He's going to have to hope that his Hussar do enough damage against these cataphracts. Also has to push this castle back somehow. This castle is being pushed back on this side. Liereyy losing access now to this gold and this stone. Like I said, it just feels like a slow pushback from Hera unless he gets absolutely nuked by these bomber cannons. But Liereyy clears up one treb. Clears up a second treb. Trying to take out the skirms. Hera's trying to snipe the bomber cannons with his skirmishers. And they're in a rough spot now. He gets one. So many cataphracts, dude. They're playing so patient here. Such a tough position to fight from. There he has trebs working away on this castle. If the cataphracts come in, they can snipe all of this stuff. There is Genoese Expo. There's hand cannons. There's a castle there, but these cataphracts are tanky. They're going to kill all of these trebs. He just has to hope that he can get some value over on this side with the Hussars on the bomber cannons, and he might be able to clear some of them up. Trebs are dead over here. He gets all of them. Okay, so somewhat worth. Population's so really struggling for Liereyy, though. He still has all of the access to the res over here, but cataphracts now in his eco. Oh, that's disgusting. Not a distraction he needs, and more crossbows over here. Hera's doing a fantastic job landing random units all over the place, and we've just gotten to the point in the game where this Civ matchup is becoming near impossible. Liereyy needs big attack rounds, like big attack rounds. It's going into Genoese Expo. It's dealing with that. He's dealing with that stuff. And he's trying to get big shots with the bomber cannons. Okay. Okay. 34 kills on these. Okay. Okay. He doesn't have any stone. He doesn't have any stone. Oh! Oh! Ooh! The cataphracts are in. The cataphracts are in. It doesn't matter how many skirms you kill if you can't take care of the cataphracts. Oh boy, the bomber cannons are being pushed back. They're being killed, dude. No, all of them are going down. Hera with a massive clear up. He's already cleared up 3 castles in this area. He's going to go for a 4th here. And then Liereyy is going to be stuck with just 1 castle. Lierey's at 142 population, making the switch into Cavalier. But the reason he didn't go Cavalier to open it up is because Byzantines can go Halberdier. And Cavalier doesn't even perform all that well against Cataphract either. It's just a beautiful situation for Hera. And he's in a position where he can even transport some Cavalier, or sorry, some Cataphract over here, which would be devastating. He is no castle gaming right now. And Liereyy, despite having 90% of the control in the middle, was unable to kick off Hera. And Hera's just gonna win with his tech tree. Logistica done? Yes. Walls behind from Hera. Really smart here. Shut this down. Don't let him push it back at all. Don't give him any win conditions whatsoever. Brutal situation for Liereyy. Really, really brutal. Damn. It's like, you don't want to give up here because you're still at 190 pop. But I don't think there's any outs. Maybe if you kill everything back here, you have a chance. But then all of that pop space just goes right into military production. And you can see Hera's already got 2,000 food stockpiled. To be fair, though, Hera's not even using his full pop space. Guys, he didn't want this TC. It's not an accident. He deleted this because he doesn't want any more villagers on his starting island. It's so funny to see, yeah. Okay, here comes the Cavalier. Last ditch attempt here. Cataphracts have Logistica. And that's why we're not making Cavalier. Treadmill crane even from Hera. Damn, dude. Damn, bro. What a pushback. Just wonder what Liereyy could have done. I don't know. He's lost the 3 relics. He's actually fighting on longer than I would have thought. Lierey's usually pretty quick to call the GG and resign. But he fights on here. Trying to get something done. I don't see a transport ship from him, so he's not trying for a counterattack or anything. There's no raid potential back here. And he calls the GG, and that's a good win from Hera. 2-1 for him. More skirms produced from Hera. No surprise there. And KD in Hera's favor. Eco in Hera's favor. And yeah, Liereyy just wasn't able to kick him off that starting island. And Byzantines just look really good against Italians. Really, really good. Yeah, I think Arbalest probably would have been a better option, but we don't really know what Lierey's eco setup. Like, we weren't in his head when he was deciding between skirms and crossbow or Arbalest, right? He did see the skirmisher numbers from Hera, and that's an issue for sure. So maybe he just wanted to try and take out that castle as quickly as possible. Should have gone more aggro and early imp with his castles. I don't know. I don't know. And that's the difficult part of that Civ matchup. You don't know what they should do there. Some kind of landing on the home island? Yeah. But we've seen that attempted before, and then it like kills 20 villagers, and it doesn't even matter at the end of the day. It feels like it's tough. Okay, loss on migration for Liereyy. Loss with the Italian. Man, is my dude just going in order, or what's like? And same with Hera. All their back Civ picks. They haven't even used their starting ones yet. Interesting. Won't be leaving here. Yo, Ark, thank you for the 22 months, dude. Appreciate it. Hera needs the healing squad. Healing squad might have actually worked there with Byzantines. Heal squad might have been a big play. Border dispute. Liereyy had the whole map. Yeah, what's he doing with the whole map, though? What are you doing in his position? I don't think he can do anything. Maybe a landing is the only thing, but I don't know if that works. Hera already had so much res that I don't know if that works. Castles in Hera's face? Hera already had castles there, and he was only a minute later to Imperial Age. Maybe the first castle in Castle Age should have been right up there. Keep control or get control of the whole big island. That should be enough. No. Did you even watch? I don't think you watched the game. Just chatting? Yeah. That's exactly what he was trying to do. That's exactly what he was trying to do, dude. I got banned during the match. Oof, relatable. Hera playing as Aztecs, Liereyy playing as Dravidians. We are on border dispute. And Liereyy is going to be bringing these boars, and Liereyy has to be careful not to lose any vills or kill them with the TC. And neither of those things is happening. See many players lose villagers to boars here. And, well, it's not the most optimal boar position, but they're both going to be trying to save the food from these boars. They don't want to hunt them immediately. They just keep these guys running around. What? Bro, Hera. What? It's working, but why does it have to be so complicated? Why you have to go and make things so complicated? Why is this boar not going back? Hang on a second. Has he figured out a trick? He's preventing it from going back altogether? Has my man gamed the system? He's domesticated the boar? If you stall it out with a house foundation, it still goes back. That's really strange. Liereyy did the same, also has a boar chilling below his TC. Yeah, but that's him aggroing the boar over and over again with the villager and then hopping inside the TC. This was Hera's boar not going back at all, which is weird. Alright, so Liereyy has come out for the dock with Dravidians. That'll give him an extra 5 population space, just like a house. And he is going to be taking the fish here, and his villagers do carry more fish as well. So, a little bit more efficient for him. This side. And he's going to get that food income in pretty quickly. See if Hera goes forward for a dock here, or if Hera is just going to play into land units. Loom! Beautiful. Love it. Also, look at the wood line here from Hera. He's come all the way back here for a lumber camp. He's not gone to the close wood lines. Lierey's on a little nugget. Hera's on the big chunker. Feudal Age on the way for both. And it's a barracks for Liereyy, and he's going to get extra 200 wood when he gets to the next age. So it's probably going to be enough for an archer range. Hera hasn't gone for a dock here. Liereyy can probably see the no dock from Hera. He's going to see it when he comes out for this fish. So he doesn't have to be worried about these villagers taking in the food. And he doesn't... Yeah, he's scouting right now. He doesn't have to invest wood into farms immediately either, because he's got all this extra food to take. So beautiful job from him. There's the 2 militia. Hera not going for men-at-arms at all. Just going to go for that archer range to defend. Does the Wood of Hera have a good length or good... Okay. Wouldn't you like to know? Feudal Age is in from both. A little bit faster from Hera. Men-at-arms making their way over here. And Liereyy, well, he's found the Vil. He's found the Vil. He's keeping it open. And Hera all of a sudden has some trouble here. And he's just... Oh my god, dude, Hera! He left her. He left her out in the cold all alone, dude. He's like, let me in. Said no. What on earth? He walled out the villager. Brutal. You know, sometimes you just got to make those hard decisions, though. That's exactly what happened there. It was a betrayal. Yep. It was a betrayal. Maybe she said, leave me. I'm no use to you anymore. Just leave me. Okay. Okay. Supplies is on the way in from Liereyy. Interesting technology as Hera tries to defend over here with an archer and a spearman. We still have the men-at-arms here. If he's getting supplies, he might even get the armor for these, and he's pushing him with the skirmishers. He's trying to take care of this stuff. Has he found the wood line? Does see the blacksmith. He doesn't see where the wood line is, and there's a building over here. Liereyy, we have to go investigate. He's taking out the house over here. Has added 1 additional man-at-arms. And is not adding any more. So we got supplies for 1 unit. Interesting. If he ever takes out the archers, he can deal with the eagles with his men-at-arms. And he does have enough skirmishers. So this is an interesting development to this map. It has been Spearman Skirm opening for a lot of this tournament. Men-at-arms skirmishers is very interesting. What, dude, find the wood line, brother. What are we're looking for a wood line. You should know that there ain't nothing here and it's probably over there. Another man-at-arms has been added. Another dude with arm has been added here, and Liereyy will go for the blacksmith. Don't know if you want to get fletching or the armor for it. Probably fletching, so you can snipe the archers. And this is a disgusting position. Hera needs a tower here, I think. Liereyy! Brother! Are we okay? Or like what? He still doesn't know, but he has to assume. Meanwhile, we're not okay. We are definitely, most definitely not okay because Hera is here with a counter raid and Liereyy is not attacking this woodline at all. He's only just now sending the men-at-arms over to try and deal with this. And Hera snipes a villager. He's going to snipe another one. He's got the army at the back here. And Liereyy has not been punishing him for it at all. Going to try and go through here. He can range a bunch of these villagers with his skirmishers. Still no fletching on these. And the archers are at the back. And there's the tower from Hera. So men-at-arms start working away on this house, but it's an absolute disaster for Liereyy. He didn't put the pieces together. He thought the woodline must be somewhere else. It couldn't possibly be back here, and the decision to make the woodline at the back from Hera is really benefiting him. And Liereyy has to leave before he can snipe any vills. And he's still struggling back here. He's got 300 gold in the bank, going for a market so he can maybe buy some food and help himself out a little bit. Hera's eco is looking a lot better than Lierey's. 31 vills, 5 in the queue versus 29. And Liereyy now buying food for fletching. Oh my goodness. He definitely didn't realize the wood line was back here. Like, didn't put the pieces together. He wasn't looking for it. A minute and 30 seconds of idle TC time for Liereyy. Minute and 30 seconds of idle TC time for Hera as well. As Liereyy finally starts to clear up these archers, but the eagles are still here. The skirmishers and some of the men-at-arms are dying back here, and things are just kind of falling apart for Liereyy. Hera has another wood line up here now. Archers are dying. Liereyy trying to get his eco back on track. But that's a problem. 5-1 eco KD right now for Hera. Did a lot of damage. Ton of damage. Almost got that one too. Jeez. Man, if he had scouted this earlier, oh boy. Hera would have had to bring the army back. He could have never gone forward. Armor is coming in for the men-at-arms. Ooh, boy. Okay. Market coming up from Hera. Still has 5 vills in the queue, so has more food than you might think. And he's still in a position to queue eagles. No demos from Liereyy. Doesn't have the wood, even if he wanted to. And he's still buying food. So it's going to be men-at-arms with the armor and skirmishers with fletching and the armor. Liereyy looked so strong in that first game. What happened? Well, he looked pretty strong in the last game, too. It's just an unfortunate Civ matchup. All right, Hera. Coming in from this side. We do have skirmishers with the armor. Got a men-at-arms, or man-at-arms over there. And he is being cut off the gold now. He's now selling wood to buy stone. So he needs a tower on this gold to protect himself, because Liereyy is putting a ton of pressure forward. And it looks like Liereyy should be able to defend at home, too. Trying to recover, man. That raid was brutal early. Absolutely brutal. And the tower will go up. That's a man with arms, true. Skirms hunting down the archers. Men-at-arms hunting down the eagles. And Liereyy just trying to stall out as much as the eco of Hera as possible. Also has got the walls up at the back, which is a nice touch. And the game is paused. Okay, so Lierey's definitely behind. Definitely behind. And Hera will likely be up to Castle Age much faster than Liereyy. But Liereyy does have 8 men-at-arms with 2 more in the queue. So eagles are kind of like out of the question. Oh, if he went for a demo. Oh my god, he would have cooked him. Would have absolutely cooked him here. Always go for a demo. That's it. Ooh, men-at-arms are getting in on the wood line. Hera has enough for another tower if he wants to drop one on that wood line. He needs to realize that the +1 armor is in. Forging also coming in for Liereyy here. Make sure you quick wall this. You can't let these men-at-arms get into the wood line like this. No, sir. Still no demo. Tragic. These guys are just simply running under the TC. And Hera will manage to clear those. More skirmishers coming forward from Liereyy, but Hera is on the way to the Castle Age. And Hera's going to find value against these skirmishers over here with the eagles, even pulling the 2 weak ones away. Perfect. But Lierey's coming in. Knock, knock. Knock, knock, folks. The men-at-arms are at the door and they're coming in. And they don't care about your quick walls. How many vills does he actually kill? Does he even get a villager here? Is the question. Like, I don't think he does. Yeah, he doesn't even kill a villager. They'll just simply run back to the TC. Is distracting the eagles back here with the skirmishers. Does have more men-at-arms on the way. Oh, this demo would have gotten so much. Oh my god, just so many chances for a demo to find value. Oh my god. 30 military against 14. All in feudal play. Against castle. Villagers are quite weak. Some of them anyway. These ones definitely are. And that's a lot of military. And a couple of houses isn't going to stand against this for very long. I think Liereyy just needs to go in. He just needs to commit to something right now. He's got too much military in the feudal age here. He needs to do damage. Eagle Warrior on the way in. Bodkin Arrow on the way in for Hera. However, Lierey's found the archers, and that's really, really good defense from Liereyy there. He kept his skirm so active, and he sniped the archers before Bodkin Arrow came in. Beautiful. These vills are still weak here, too. And Liereyy, can he see this? Can he see this? Can he see the holes? There's holes in the wood line. Hera can see it. He's going to stop that. Ain't no stopping this, though. Ain't no stopping this. Hera engaging against men-at-arms with the armor. Gonna try and hop inside with the weak villagers. He's coming over here with some more eagles. And more men-at-arms. And another barracks being added from Liereyy. Lierey's at 16 men-at-arms right now. Completely unorthodox. No one was prepared for this. Not from Liereyy. What on earth is it? This is like some weird all-in from an underdog. And he goes for the quick walls. Oh, barely doesn't get it. Barely doesn't get it. He has more men-at-arms to defend against the Eagles. And soon enough, the pressure, if Liereyy keeps up this production, is going to catch up with Hera, right? So many weak villagers from before. Liereyy will manage to take another one. There's only so many angles that Hera can pay attention to. There's weak villagers over here as well. There's men-at-arms defending against the Eagles over here. He's got 20 men-at-arms. Villager count is equal. Hera going for another tower. Lierey's still trying to push in. Only one of these guys over here, though, to defend against the Eagles. So he'll need to leave with the skirm. Still no demo. Find some big, big, big value with the demo here. God, he could have. Oh my, he could have had it so many times. Men-at-arms are in again, but they're dying to the TC. Just to give you an idea, this TC is going to have 9 kills. Oh my god, that's just like, he could have found so much. Could have had 20 demo shots by now. Castle Age is going to be coming in for Liereyy. 17 eagles here for Hera. Liereyy needs to wall up, keep himself safe from the mobility. He's winning the direct fights against these eagles. He just needs to wall and make sure the eagles can't come in from the back of his base. So that means a wall right here to protect his farms. Hera will be going for a dock. Hera might be thinking about demos. Just to keep this middle area secure. And Liereyy could be trapping him. Oh, there's... Oh, okay, there's... Lierey's gonna trap him in. Oh, okay. Okay! Just never get excited about anything in your life. It's always gonna let you down. No demos, no quick walls, no traps, no nothing. You're always just gonna be let down. That's the shitty part about it, you know? No demos. And a castle. And it's a beautiful-ish castle spot from Hera. I think he would have loved to have it here, but that's a little bit weird, right? Bait him in. Hera, don't just send it. You gotta bait him in. You gotta act like you're retreating. Good. Yeah, That was a big demo shot from Hera. And Liereyy fell right into it. It's like he could have been doing this entire time. Beautiful demolition play from Hera. How many men-at-arms do we have? We have 18. And wouldn't you know, Hera's got a counter to this play. Jags. Bait him into it again. Do it again. Do it again, Hera. Do it again. Lierey's busy dealing with other things. Trying to stop the pressure over here. Sending long swords into the wood line. Could find a ton of value. And Hera's busy still trying to bait him into demolition shots. Boom! Stop! Stop sending units! 4 villagers dying on this side. More long swords on the way in. And, well, the farming eco is looking pretty solid here from Liereyy. But Hera's got this forward castle. Hera has 3 TCs now. And Lierey's going to have to kill like 40 villagers to be back in this game. First person to demos wins. I seriously, I think Liereyy could have won this game if he had just made a demo to kill those archers early, and then he just fully focuses on Hera's base. Weird champ that he didn't, but does have the +2 armor. He does have long swords. Does he have gambesons? No. Do Dravidians get gambesons? I don't know if they're a Gambesinian civ. They don't? Okay. They do? Uh-oh. That's not good. Did we repair the siege workshop? Did we repair this palisade or this palisade? Well, there's an archer there, so it makes the decision easy. We just try and get the siege workshop up as quickly as possible. They do? Okay. Another demo here. Oh, look, a demo! Liereyy! Boom! Let's go! Liereyy! Arson on the way, not going to help out these guys. They're already dead. That TC with an extremely casual 8 kills as well. And there's another castle from Hera. As we see the longswords working away on the houses. And another TC from Hera as well. And that's just beautiful positioning. The castles, the TCs from Hera is still pushing away with the Rams. The Jags will find a lot of value if they ever get to fight. Looks like Hera has kind of been putting his food into his eco, right? Not really into military production. And Liereyy is now coming out with a armored elephant. However, Hera's eco is just too far ahead. 30 vils ahead. Just too much. Can Hera make a few more Jags? I think he is now. I think he was just putting his food into villagers, and now he's going to get the farms up, get his gold income back on track, and then start producing Jags from 2 castles, and he's going to win. Man, the amount of units Liereyy has lost to TCs here, it's already 18 kills between these 2 TCs, and they're not done yet. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Oof. GG. Hera up 3-1. 3 wins in a row for Liereyy. And it looked like a pretty okay strategy early from Liereyy. He got the army numbers, he got the positioning and everything. And then he didn't find this wood line. He saw the buildings, but he didn't realize it was a wood line behind here. If he did, then it's very interesting decision-making to hang out near this house. Maybe he assumed the wood line was somewhere else, or he wasn't really thinking about it. Couldn't pressure that. That means Hera doesn't really have a risk. Right? Lierey's attacking a house here. Who cares? He can send the army forward and get the big damage that he got. 90 longswords. Wow. Okay. Damn. Good night, chat. See you later, Bombay. See you later, Bombay. Almost 40-minute game and no horse collar for either player. They're too busy, dude. They're investing in other things, you know? Loss for Dravidians, win for the Aztecs. And we're finally getting some civs that are earlier on in the draft here. 3-1 for Hera. Tell me a bedtime story. There once was a man named Bombay who was watching AoE all day, but then he got tired. As we go on to Mired. And then he went to go lay on his bed. I didn't fuck. So close, yeah. That was almost bars. How many times did Dave say demos in the last match? Why, you trying to... You drink every time I say demo? You're gonna be toasted, dude. Then he went to go hit the hay. Oh my god. Reverse sweep? It's not a reverse sweep, bro. He won the first game. Lay in the hay on his bay. True. Dude, Hera and Liereyy left their game lobby open, and now there are 4 random people in their game lobby, and people keep joining. They did not make it private or locked. Well... I just read that someone in London gets stabbed every 52 seconds. Poor guy. Yeah, that must be brutal. Now there are 6 random people in their lobby. So many people streaming right now. Oh my god. Once again, thank you for choosing Dave AoE branded product for your casting pleasure. Pleasure is a strong word. Ah, it's a strong place, you know? Does Viper's baldness threaten you? Not really, no. I'm ahead of Viper on so many levels, dude. I'm 10 years ahead. We need more Blender giveaways to boost numbers. True. Dave, stream on YouTube as well? No, I don't like the idea of that. Then I'm just completely ignoring one chat, you know? I don't like that. Dave's hairline is 10 years ahead of Viper. Dude, light years ahead of Viper. Did I miss the blender giveaway again? There's only been one. You ignore us anyway? That is not true, dude. That is not true. I am, out of all casters, I am the one who pays the most attention to chat. To my general detriment. If anything, I paid too much attention to you. True, yeah. Also don't know how YouTube would work with the music that I have. Miracles. I don't know if I can eliminate it from the VOD or if I get copy striked or whatever. Was there actually a blender giveaway? Yeah, it was in Switzerland, dude. You needed to be there. I think this chat is one of the least toxic ones, to be fair. I think so as well. Yeah. I like my chat. It's the thing about my chat is we're really, really dumb. Like, we're really dumb. Like, really dumb. Like, I don't think if I were to quantify how dumb we were, we wouldn't even be able to understand it. But the thing is that we're mostly intentionally dumb. And I like that. It's intentionally dumb and degen. Mostly. Yeah, we got to cover our bases. I mean, like, come on. There are a lot of smart people being really dumb. Yeah. Copium. If chat was listening to you right now, they'd be pissed. Yeah, true. Yeah, chat would be, no one tell them. TV watchers all around the globe are getting up from their couch, walking halfway to the TV and then being like, ah, it's not worth it. And they're not chatting. They're a little winded, you know? All right. 3-1, Hera versus Liereyy, and we're on Kawasan, and uh-oh, this is a problem for Liereyy. Hera probably has the best Kawasan civ here in the Portuguese. Japanese are very strong. Don't get me wrong. You know, you can get along with the... Whatever. Anyway, we're not rhyming there because it's just not working. But Japanese can go for the dock a little bit earlier because they save the 50 wood on the lumber camp, which is great. Their fishing ships gather fish faster, also have more HP. However, Portuguese are saving on all the gold units. Portuguese are getting wood and food from all of these little berries on the middle. And their their fires are going to have more HP as well. I'm using the 100 megabytes I paid 50 euros for to watch you on the plane. So you get to watch what, like 5 minutes of my stream? It's good to have you here. It's good to have you. Fantastic. Wonderful. I would, if you plan on using that for an extended duration. Okay, plot twist, I'm joking. Okay. Ooh. Can we bet again, please? Where's the Gamba? Is the Gamba not started? Goomba? Oh no. Fishing ship out a little bit faster. There it is. Who will win game 5? Do we have Liereyy here or do we have Hera? Do we have any Liereyy believers? If you believe in Liereyy, spam emote that rhymes with Liereyy. Do we have an emote that rhymes with Liereyy? What is that? Siri? Daveo ACCM does not. Beery? Beerge. I don't know. Okay, spam Skate Park if you believe in Liereyy. Spam Peepo Canada if you're into Hera. Like, not that kind of into, just like into supporting him in general, I suppose. Feudal Age is on the way here for Hera. Does he have Loom? He does have Loom. That's important. Liereyy also getting Loom and going up to Feudal Age. Hera's going to be about 30 seconds before him. And Hera has not docked the same pond as Liereyy, so we won't have a water contest right away. Don't know who that would favor, honestly. The Japanese fishing ships are pretty brutal here. But Portuguese extra HP is pretty brutal as well. Hera could have trapped Liereyy in there. Right? Gate up here. And then... Well, I don't think you can trap him in there, but... Who knows? Does Escape Parkja not work anymore? Oh, there it is. There it is. Perfect. They just needed someone to do it right, and then they could copy it. What do you think of Japanese men-at-arms going directly to kill the enemy dock? One fire galley kills all of them. So, not worth at all. Or one demo, if they're in the right position. Or you just wall in a villager and repair all of that. Hera is yoinking. And when I say yoinking, I mean actually full yoinkage on the water buffalo. And he's pulling this weak villager out of position. He could have killed that. He's going to notice the weak villager now. And he's going to go back for it. No, he's going back for the water buffalo. And he's killing them all. Disrupting the early eco from Liereyy. Liereyy at the same time also pulling some yoinkage though. And he's taking 3 of the water buffalo. And the water buffalo wars, we thought they were over. But they've begun again. As Liereyy doesn't pull this one in. Maybe it wanted to stay with Hera long term. Archer range now from Liereyy on this side. Hera going for the full walls over here. He's scouted right to the edge. That's beautiful. And yeah, it looks like Hera is just going to play maybe one range. Add in some extra fish. Make sure you've got full vision on whether Lierey's counter docking here, and then go up to Castle Age and try and get this middle area. Meanwhile, on the other side, Liereyy is going archers. I remember Doubt went against ACCM, right? He went double range archers to secure the middle area, and it worked really well, even though he was behind the Castle Age. Just keeping your opponent off of these barriers is huge. As Hera now goes for bigger and badder walls with a weak Vil. Damn, dude. He didn't even flinch with her. Did not even flinch. Was not worried for a second. Lierey's going to pull the spearman over here, and he's actually going to try and hide his army. There's no hiding it now, though. Hera will see this. Hera will be going out to the berries here, and Hera will immediately go for a tower. And it's on the berries. It's not on the gold. Try and wall up in front of this gold and try and go for an archer of his own. It does kind of suck for him that his scout is so weak, right? And the spearmen are already on the tower here. It's only one archer, though. There's a second one following it up. Fletching is already in for Liereyy, but he does not have enough archers to stall out that tower. And Hera will get the wall up in time. So Hera manages to defend. Liereyy has that market already. And now suddenly, even though he's been producing archers this whole time, is in a position to click up to the Castle Age in less than a minute. That is pretty phenomenal there from Liereyy. But he did not have to invest the stone and the wood into making a tower like Hera did. So it kind of makes sense. Liereyy just needs to hold control of this. He cannot let the Portuguese get onto this middle area. Just cannot happen. Hera's escaping with the water buffalo. Rude. Oh! He flew too close to the berries, and he got burned. Archer's still kind of controlling this. Liereyy still has archer production. This is a Very comfortable spot for Liereyy. Lierey's got archer production. He's got 5 Japanese fishing ships over here just fishing happily away, uncontested on this pond. He's got a faster castle age, and right now has control of this middle area. It's a wonderful position for him. And he hasn't even had to invest into like a fire galley or anything like that. It's been very smooth. However, Portuguese are Portuguese. And Hera's on stone. If your berries are burning, please see a doctor. True. 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 Hera's coming through the middle. He's like, where is all the stuff? Well, the stuff is on its way to your base. Doesn't even attack that. Lets it be. Now chases after it. As he sees the army from Liereyy over here. And he might be surprised by the uptime from Liereyy. He'll probably have seen the prices at the market. But Lierey's going to get crossbow, bodkin, bowsaw immediately. Sends the villagers back to gold and manages to wall up here. So no archer raids from Hera. And the way he's walled around this too. Hera can't even range this gold. That's beautiful. Really, really nice here from Liereyy. As he tries to push in from the back here. Cannot let Hera get to this middle area though. So I'm not sure I love the fact that the army is back there. And he's pushing out with weak villagers here too. Kind of weird, you know? And that's 2 dead vills likely. It's at least 1. And 2. There's a couple market walls back here from Hera, and well, Hera's got double range archer production, and Liereyy hasn't really taken advantage of his faster castle age at all. He's going for university now. And that was just weird moments there from Liereyy. I don't know what value he's looking for back here, but you gotta deny the middle area. Very, very strange. Mining camp now on the stone. University will come in. He has the market, so he can afford to sell some res to get ballistics. And maybe he can continue to push Hera back on this side. Double range production is going to be tough, though. Double range production is going to be very tough. And there's ballistics right there. Like he's not tracking this stuff at all. He does have Town Watch, so we will see that army forward. He's going to hope that ballistics comes in at the perfect moment for him to cut this off. Hera will probably lose 1 because he's not anticipating ballistics when it initially comes in. And he's not going to see it at the start of this fight. But past that, it feels like Hera's going to be in a position to micro around ballistics. And Hera has ballistics of his own. Hera actually had ballistics faster than Liereyy. Wow, okay. Didn't even look at that. Did not think he was in a position to do that, but apparently was. At the university back here. And Liereyy kind of has control over this middle area, but Hera is the first one to start producing mangonel. Liereyy going for the +2 armor. There's a siege workshop from Liereyy, so he's finally coming out to the middle area. I think more than 1 villa is necessary. His eco is not looking the greatest, though. He does have wheelbarrow, but still, he's behind by 7 villagers right now. Oh boy, that's a rough spot to be in. Okay, so we did send 2 vills here. Finding some value against the crossbows. Mangonel coming up for him. The Mangonel's faster for Hera, though. And Hera is 300 stone available for a castle. Ooh, if Liereyy gives him a little bit more time and Hera gets a castle up here, it feels like the game is going to be really, really rough from Liereyy. Portuguese with a castle in the center, ability to make Argon guns, makes everything just really difficult. Liereyy loses 2 more vills pushing crossbows. Oh my god. Hera also with a nice attack round where he thought the Mangonel was going to pop out from Liereyy. Interesting. He's going for the big plays here. where he thought the mangonel was going to pop out. He did it twice. Oh. Oh, man. Both mangonels go down. This one's coming out again. From this side, probably. Comes out over here. Takes out some of the crossbows. There should be a free clear here for Hera with the mangonel. It's not! Liereyy ends up getting the kill. Damn, dude. Felt like a free kill there after Liereyy fired at the crossbows, but Liereyy ends up getting that clear, and Hera still has a mangonel behind, but he's not able to take any of these berries yet, and Leary's the one that's coming forward with a TC on this area. Neither player seems interested in clearing up the opponent's fish at all. Like, at all. And Liereyy is on stone now with a few villagers, so maybe thinking about a castle at some point. He needs to clear up his eco at home for sure. And he's walled all the way to the edge, so he's got plenty of res back here available to him. Also needs to make sure that Hera doesn't sneak around and snipe these villagers on this side as he loses another one forward. It looks like Hera's going to try and come in here, and the wall very far out from the gold looks like a fantastic idea now. Don't lose another one, Liereyy. Oh my god. Yeah, he's dead. Oh no. Well, he's busy on this side, losing both the mangonels. He killed a mangonel from Hera. But Lierey's struggling a little bit, and Hera finding just value in unexpected places, right? He's killed 7 villagers. And probably 6 of those villagers should not have died. Huh. Yeah, 1 for 1. Hera still has a ton of stone, but look at this. Liereyy is over on the golden 1, 2, 3, 4 with these crossbows that were over on the right side. Good snipes there from Liereyy. Hera goes for the castle. Organ guns are going to make this very, very, very difficult for Liereyy. Hera's got to be careful here. Doesn't see the mangonel immediately. Does now, and he takes it out. And look, it's another dead vill. Liereyy getting a thumb ring for his 10 crossbows. Another mangonel being killed. Takes out maybe another one. Doesn't even hit it with any shots. And the castle is going up here from Hera. Organ gun should start to come out, maybe. Does he just want to focus on mangonels and trying to go up to him? Looks like he just wants to make mangonels at the moment. Oh, no. Oh! Almost got absolutely nuked by a big shot there, Liereyy. Only ends up losing 2 crossbows, so that's better than it could have been, but it's still a super ugly position to be in. A lot of idle TC time creeping in there for Hera behind the scenes. And Liereyy loses another mangonel. Yikes. Yeah, Liereyy was not dancing there for very long with 2 mangonels coming up from behind. Damn, dude. Damn. What a way to go out. What a way to go out. GG, good luck next. Hera absolutely winning every single fight in the center area here. Liereyy not extending his control over the center early enough. And just being a tiny little bit careless with the way some of his villagers were pathing, where he was keeping them. Got behind on eco, then felt like he needed pressure. Can't do that against Hera, man. He's too good. He's going to punish you every single time for those little mistakes that you make. Liereyy punished him in the very first game. And then after that, Hera just completely recovered, getting the win with the Saracens on Lane Madness. Was an unusual pick, but it worked. And then, of course, from there, looked pretty convincing. Damn, dude. Well, Liereyy, he had his moments in this tournament for sure, but he's out now, and Hera goes through, and I believe Hera will be facing dun dun dun, Mr. Yo. I think it's gonna be Hera versus Yo. Oh boy. Again. Yo has beat him in the last 2 series they played. This is gonna be a best of 7 this time though. So it's gonna be a banger for sure. Gonna be a banger, 100%. Beautiful play from Hera. Well played. He moves on. Warlords semifinals. Yo said he thinks he will lose. Yeah, Yo doesn't feel that confident against Hera in general. But he did beat him twice, so maybe another one's in the cards. Who knows? Anyway, that's the win for Hera on Kawasan. We can mark down the civs for posterity's sake. He still didn't use the Slavs there. Interesting.